The mother of the Ooltewah victim says, quote, "I was horrified after learning what happened to her son."
Tonight, her reaction to a judge's decision to leave the main suspect in juvenile court. Stephanie Sanastasi joins us now with what else that mother had to say. Stephanie.
Kelvin, Latricia, the victim's mother was the second witness the state called to the stand in court. She testifies her son's conditions were downplayed to her when she first learned of the incident. It wasn't until right before his emergency surgery she learned he had a punctured bladder and torn rectum. She says the justice system failed her. The victim's mother in the Ooltewah case explains how she feels after hearing the oldest suspect will stay in juvenile court. Tonight, we are not revealing her identity.
Who does something like that to another human being and you portray him as an outstanding citizen or that he's a positive person in society? Because what happened to my child was not positive at all.
She says from the very beginning, no one had her son's back. She tells us Gatlinburg detective Rodney Burns was the hardest person for her family to work with.
He's like, oh, this is horseplay. He never took it seriously. Even when he came to my son's hospital room and seen my son laid up in severe pain, tubes everywhere, I just don't feel like they had my son's best benefit.
She says nothing about this was horseplay.
It was aggravated rape, and hazing took into the next level, the ultimate level.
And says the decision made by the judge is basically just a slap on the wrist for the main suspect. Meanwhile, her son has to live with this shame forever.
And he has to walk around with this humiliation, you know, his manhood hurt like that. He's a young man. I can imagine going through that. That's like me as a woman being raped. That's something that you could say that you're okay about, but you'll never be okay about that.
The mother testified in court yesterday that her son has transferred from Ooltewah High School. He is receiving counseling because of the incident and will return to Knoxville in May for a follow-up doctor's appointment. Latricia.
Stephanie, thank you. We still don't know when the next court date will take place for the Ooltewah teenage suspects. Depend on us to let you know when we find out.